attracting jobs, which is a big focus for every mayor. A few days ago, the city of Chicago held its first investor conference to invite people to see and think about this topic. What does the city need to do most to become more business friendly?
Well, you know, I hope I can answer this in full. One is, you say business friendly. I have a premise, could be proven wrong, which is if you do the fundamentals, safety of our streets and the quality of life in our neighborhoods, the strength of our schools, and the stability of our finances, people will bet, that is, i.e., move jobs to a city and raise a family because they know a city is being well run and showing the leadership to get their house in order. Now, usually what's associated with that is this kind of cut taxes. Now, we cut the per employee head tax by 50%, and I'll eliminate it in my first term. I believe that's not what is business friendly. Now, I'm doing it because it's the right thing to do, and it is business friendly. But I do not think today we're having the right debate in our country or our city, which is, if I said I'm going to keep the per employee head tax, which we aren't, but we're going to go from a graduation rate of 55% up to 75%, I believe that's business friendly. And I'm going to have a community college system that gives you a workforce that is trained and ready to go to work. That's business friendly. I'm going to make improvements in my infrastructure of people. We move 60% of our people take mass transit to and from work, one of the highest in the country outside of New York City. That's business friendly. So what has been associated with business friendly is just cutting taxes. I think that's really, first of all, I've not met a CEO that thinks like that. I think it's the most stupid debate I think is being held. I think it shortchanges the actual intellectual argument we should have, or discussion rather, not argument. And the real thing is, am I training a workforce? Am I educating a workforce? Am I creating an environment where everybody in the city feels they're part of the quality of life, not some, not half? And am I creating the physical infrastructure, water, roads, airports, as well as mass transit, so people can get to and from work quickly? That is a business-friendly city. Now, we have great competitive advantages. Highly trained workforce. 2 of the top MBA schools out of the top 5 are in the school. 2 of the national labs are in the region. 9 great research institutions. We lead in transportation. You can get anywhere from Chicago in the world directly or anywhere in the country. It's the only airport in all North America both major carriers operate as central operations out of. 30% of all commodities go through our rails and intermodal. We lead in transportation. We lead in pharmaceuticals in North America. We lead in risk management in North America. We have an incredibly trained, educated workforce. That is a business-friendly city. Not just, I'm proud, I cut the per employee from $4 a head to $2. That is not what the debate is about. When Jeff, the CEO of United, decided to add 1,300 jobs to Chicago, to their corporate headquarters on operations, the fact that we're, as a city, we're making the tough decisions, willing to take on our educational system, willing to invest in our physical infrastructure, that was business friendly, and he was ready to double down on the city he's already got a corporate headquarters in. And so to me, we have a larger debate going on that it gets shortchanged and is not fair to the American people because they're smarter than it's just about low taxes.